Let us introduce Wallace. Wallace is a plumber. Wallace doesn't have the greatest of reputations. Why does he wear boots? Wallace always gets in trouble. Based on observations, we suspect that he doesn't use a methodology to solve problems. The consequences are disastrous. One day, Wallace had a vision. To his rescue came a model. And that is the ontology of the widely known project management model of the European Commission. It is referred to as PM2. The PM2 methodology is best represented by this roadmap designed as a swim lane. In its development, inspiration has been found in the leading global project management methodologies. The central lane represents the project management cycle. There are 4 phases, namely initiating, planning, executing, and closing. Monitor and control is a 5th process that happens throughout the cycle. People drive processes. Processes don't drive people. That is why roles and responsibilities are key to the method. People are the drivers that will push the project forward at all times. Initially, the project owner has the leading role. She represents the business side of the organization, will be the main beneficiary, and usually provides the funds. At the end of the initiating stage, a project manager is appointed. His main role is driving the planning phase. Execution is delegated to the project core team. A good plan allows for the core team to take full charge. The plan ensures that deliverables are being realized. At closure, all project stakeholders kick in. They are affected by the project in direct or indirect ways, and they are the ones checking whether all outputs have been delivered. The PM2 methodology includes also a crisply defined input-output model. Every phase of the project cycle has input and output. The objective of the initiating phase is to define the project. An MS Word document called the Project Charter contains the defining information, including a description of deliverables to be generated, and is the output. The input is an elaboration on the rationale of the project, stipulated in the business case document. The input to the initiating phase is answering the question, why are we doing this project? You may be intimidated at this point. However, don't despair. You're not required to swim the entire length at one go. The method provides pit stops, allowing you to take some rest. Stage gates are the pit stops that make the process more manageable. The key stage gates are decision points at every transition of a project phase. Ready for planning, abbreviated as RFP, implies the start of the planning phase and legitimizes the project manager to take charge. In summary, we have explained that PM2 is a methodology based on 4 dimensions. The core dimension is a cyclical process consisting of 4 phases. The second one is the role of people as drivers. The project cycle is superimposed by an input-output frame. That is the 3rd dimension. And lastly, stage gate decisions after every phase are the milestones that reduce complexity and risk. Did you notice that Wallace put away his boots? Yes, it was PM2 that transformed his approach. I understood that initially he was a bit overwhelmed. What really helped him is that every input and output of a phase is defined by a document that guided him through the process. These documents are called artifacts. The very first step he took to start off his new PM2 project was filling out the project initiation document. The second document or artifact he got familiar with was a business case. It challenged him to think through the rationale of the project. And at every step, the input-output flow of the model pointed him to the next artifact to consult. He found it easy to download these documents from the PM2 Wiki of the European Commission. Try it too. I wish you all the best.